Amanda obviously was a special player,
Yes.
and you can't expect one player to replace her. But collectively, do you feel like you have the pieces in place to absorb that kind of a loss?
Well, I don't know if we can really absorb losing Amanda. You know, it's kind of strange doing the interview over there with her picture on the wall because then it reminds you a little bit. But we do have a lot of pieces. People look at it and they say, well, you only have 2 seniors and you're really, really young. But we have a lot of different pieces and a lot of options. We're a little bit bigger and stronger in the post. We're a little bit bigger and stronger on the wings. We do return the conference leading scorer in Haley Seibert. So there are pieces out there. Will they replace Amanda? No. But I really like what we have with this basketball team.
You mentioned Haley. She really had a breakout
Yes.
season last year. How much more are you asking of her this season? Can you ask more for this season?
Well, it's interesting because I compare her to what we did with Amanda. Amanda was Summit League Player of the Year junior year, and we knew that senior year she was going to be keyed on everywhere she went. Well, same thing's going to happen to Haley. So now we got to get creative. We got to run different sets for her, more screens for her, put her at the point, put her at the wing, just try to move her around because we got to get her shots because she's such a good shooter, she's such a good scorer. But she has to be prepared that she's going to get hit and she's going to get double teamed everywhere she goes and just be mentally strong to handle it.
Offensively as a whole, as you mentioned, this team's a little bit bigger, tougher inside this year. Do you feel like it's going to be more of an inside-out offense this season?
I do believe now. I will never abandon our three-point shooting. It is something that we do, but we will go back to trying to score on the block. We are bigger, so there'll be a lot of times where we'll have 2 posts on the floor. Helping us defensively and rebounding-wise, and to free some of our shooters up. We're really working on setting a lot of screens, getting a little bigger and stronger to free our shooters up. Now, with that, people will think we're going to play slower, but we'll actually play faster because our post players are pretty fast. Our biggest, we have 6'3", but most of them are 6'1", 6'1", 6 foot. So we're a little bit smaller that way, but we're faster. So we're going to ask our bigs to run up and down the floor and beat the other ones to the other end.
This is a young team, but some of these
Yes.
youngsters got experience last year. How much are you looking for them to take that leap now? Rachel Reinhardt comes to mind. How much does she need to take a leap this season?
Well, it's one of those things where it's the natural progression. Seniors leave. Now it's time for others to step up. Rachel got a lot of time last year, so we're expecting big things. Kiana Gary from Leo transferred from Akron. Now she's only listed as, obviously she's a freshman, but she practiced with us all year last year. So we expect her to come in ready to go because she knows the system. She knows what to expect. And then we have obviously other sophomores and some juniors ready to step up. So I don't know on any given day who it's going to be. And I kind of like that because we have a lot of weapons that it could be any of those stepping up.
At this point, is it too early in the season to kind of determine where you're going to set the bar for this team?
Probably, but the bar is still going to be top of the conference. We 3 of the last 4 years we've been 4th or higher. I mean, we want to be one of those teams that consistently is looked at as one of the top tier teams in the Summit League, and we feel like we have those pieces. So that's where the bar is. We'll get through the first half of the conference season, see where we stand, but obviously the ultimate goal is to win a Summit League championship.